And listen well, for this is a story about love that labored, hands that built, and a woman whose body was blamed for a man's forgetting. Zainabu was not rich, but she was resourceful. Her eyes calculated possibilities. Her hands never rested. Her heart, her heart believed fiercely. She loved a man named Tunde. Tunde had big dreams and empty pockets. His ideas ran faster than his discipline. His confidence outweighed his skill. But Zainabu saw potential, and potential is a dangerous thing in the hands of a woman who loves deeply. When others laughed at Tunde's plans, Zainabu listened. When his first business failed, Zainabu sold her jewelry. When his second failed, Zainabu woke earlier, slept later, and worked twice as hard. They slept on mats. They shared one plate. They shared one future. And each time Tunde rose from disappointment, it was Zainabu who stood beneath him, like the earth itself. Years passed. Zainabu traded in the market by day and kept accounts by lantern light at night. She learned numbers. She learned suppliers' names. She learned how to stretch money until it begged for mercy. Tunde learned confidence. He learned how to speak loudly. He learned how to take credit. When the business finally caught fire, the village clapped for him. They said, "Tunde is sharp. Tunde is blessed." They did not mention the woman who sharpened him or the blessing who fed him. During those years, Zainabu's body changed. Stress settled into her hips. Long nights softened her waist. Skipped meals followed by heavy ones taught her body to store survival. The women said,
"She is carrying success. Thank you, that means so much."
You deserve it.
Until Tunde began to notice. Money came. With money came new friends. With new friends came mirrors. Tunde began to dress differently, speak differently. Look at Zainabu, differently.
You should try to lose weight.
He said one afternoon casually, as if commenting on the weather. Zainabu laughed it off. Women often do, because love has trained them to minimize, but the comments grew teeth.
We need to talk about this.
I know, but it's not that simple.
It has to be. You embarrass me at events. People expect my partner to look a certain way. You've let yourself go.
Let herself go, as if she had not held everything together.
I'll do the dishes.
We need to talk.
Not right now.
Zainabu tried. She walked, she dieted, she shrank her meals while still feeding the business. But the problem was not her body. The problem was that Tunde's gratitude had an expiration date. The day Tunde left, he did not shout. He did not rage. He simply explained.
Why are you doing this?
I've outgrown this. You and I, we no longer match.
Match. As if love were fabric and not history. He spoke of image, of branding, of how the world sees him now. He said,
You deserve someone who will accept you as you are.
Zainabu stared at him, at the house she helped buy, the business she helped build, the man she helped become. And then he left, taking the ladder and pretending he had never climbed it. Zainabu did not collapse immediately. She continued working,
Take care.
continued managing accounts, continued advising from the shadows, until one day she realized she was building a future she had been evicted from. She walked away. The village noticed her absence only when rumors arrived faster than truth. They said, she grew too comfortable. She became too big. She forgot her place. Zainabu returned to her mother's compound with nothing but experience and a body the world kept blaming. At night, she pressed her palm against her stomach and whispered,
Is this really why?
The answer did not come from words. It came from exhaustion. One dawn, unable to carry the weight inside her, Zainabu walked to the river. She did not go to drown. She went to ask. At the river sat a woman washing cloth, thick-armed, broad-backed, unashamed.
You carry sorrow like a sack of grain.
The woman said. Zainabu nodded.
They used your strength until it offended them.
The woman continued, scrubbing harder.
Listen, a river does not apologize for being wide. That is why it feeds villages.
She looked Zainabu dead in the eye.
Stop measuring your worth with the ruler of people who profit from your shrinking.
When Zainabu blinked, the woman was gone, but the river kept flowing.
I can't believe this is happening, but I have to be strong.
She rested, something she had never allowed herself. Then she planned. She took her knowledge elsewhere. She advised women. She partnered with those who listened. She started small.
Fellow entrepreneurs, let us collaborate, turning challenges into opportunities for growth.
She grew steadily. Her body did not change much. Her center did. She laughed again. She slept fully. She ate without guilt. And slowly, her name returned to the market, this time spoken with respect. The day Tunde returned, the sky was undecided. Clouds gathered but did not rain. Wind moved but without direction. It was the kind of day when truth waits to be spoken before choosing its side. Tunde found Zainabu at a public gathering, confident, seated among equals. Zainabu, Tunde said, his voice carrying the thinness of a man who had run out of excuses.
Zainabu, I made mistakes. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because everything changed. People talk. Image matters.
She asked.
So you measured loyalty with the mouths of strangers? You climbed the ladder I built, then complained it shook because my body was still on the ground.
He approached her like a man returning to claim what he believed had only been misplaced.
I am.
You know I wouldn't be here if I didn't still respect you.
Zainabu laughed, a clean, unafraid laugh.
Respect? You mean convenience.
The crowd leaned in.
You ate from my labor.
She
You
continued.
slept on the floors I paid for. You rose on the strategies I designed.
I'm sorry, but I can explain.
You did not leave because I was fat.
She
You
said
left
loudly.
because my body reminded you of the years you took without gratitude.
Murmurs rippled.
You say I became too fat, but this body stored hunger, stress, and sacrifice so your dreams would not starve. I became the shape of your survival. And once you no longer needed survival, you called it shame.
Silence fell like a verdict. She stood.
I am not too big. You were just too small to carry success with integrity.
She walked away, and for the first time, Tunde stood exposed. Remember the proverb? A man who cannot honor the bridge should not be surprised when he falls into the river.